is going insane with Temperance Germain. That's me. Housekeeping. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Even if it's an emoji, it helps promote the videos. And I really appreciate it. Plus, it adds your energy. Energy exchanges are important on this journey, whether it's monetary, support, agreement, gratitude in whatever form is important, no matter who you're dealing with or anything. Everything is energy. We're already in the message, okay? Channelers start when record starts. It's just the way it goes down. I lost it. Everything is energy. And if you're agreeing and appreciating or putting time, effort, attention to the undivine matrix and the 3D carpets, toxic waste dumps, allowing them into your personal space, your self-love boundaries, your country, then you're allowing it to exist, sucking off your energy. The true and the opposite spectrum for positive, which we've discussed before, dark energy is passive. It has no forward inertia. You have to feed it. You have to extract light to remain in the darkness. That's what these videos, that's what my message, their message through me to you and me is. We started coming into agreement with the divine matrix, the source and the creator of all things, which is love, unconditional, which, yay, they're so good at it. Open, chakra. I can even show you. That's the first message. Okay? And it says, we can't go wrong desiring to be on the highest path for the greatest good of all. Ta-da! I mean, when your intention is to not feed them, those energy vampires, whether they're walking this realm with us or walking in the tweens, influencing us because we're tapping into them on purpose, which some souls do, and I'm not sure why, because there's a price to pay. And the more you mess with people trying to tap in, tune in, turn on, agree with the universe, become on the highest path, in agreement, and in, as part of the big jigsaw puzzle, becoming the fullest and best connective piece to the rest of the puzzle that we are here to achieve. By our agreement, like we just learned in the Oracle message, that we asked for, our design, our desire to be effective tools of God, of Source, of the universe, to help in this space and time, to ascend, to help Gaia, because we love Gaia. She doesn't deserve what we've done here. The effect of people is the negative effect of souls on Gaia is not industry. I mean, low vibe responsibility, accountability, and culpability, or lack thereof, doesn't help. Okay, but cows farting is not the problem. The ice caps melt. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, they've been messing with the weather systems. Some people know that. Some people don't. If you don't know, chemtrails, for especially during a time I like to call the abomination. Abomination in the Bible. Really, he really, 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 and they who sat him in a position of power. It's questionable now whether we even voted his ass in, isn't it? It's in question. All elections are in question. And there's proof of meddling all the way back to, gosh, I think for sure Eisenhower, perhaps earlier. A couple good ones got in, but they weren't untouchable. I mean, people as old as me, you can think of some really great examples. Ronald Reagan, but he got touched. His message, his heart, and his desire for the country that we voted in, which I don't think they expected that win either. Just like in 2016, they did not expect the turnout, so they didn't compensate on the other end like they did this time. It's so stupid because it's so obvious. Anywho, really tried to bring in the abomination as in the Bible. You can Google it. Put abomination with an A. I use it with an O, but and um, and then put Bible, and that will, and you'll see, and you can it. I mean, it was going step by step by step by step as it was laid out in the Bible, as they had created us to believe and read and interpret it, or actually interpret it for us through religion. That's another video coming soon to a Temperance Domain video near you. um, it's raining, so I'm in my car. I had to be outside. I've been up since 4, which that's for my other bit. Keep going, Trace. Okay. So at any rate, we've backslid, and we have slid down that slippery slope on our asses on an oiled up, you know, snow sled down the slippery slope of fear and condemnation and judgment. Crazy truthers. Good morning, it's raining. He's like, let's go home, mama. Be careful. Um, and conformity, which is not what we're here. We're not here to be jigsaw puzzle pieces stacked. We're just not. We are each individual pieces that have their perfect space in place and time at any given moment, place, or time. So, when we agree to come into when our attention and our prayers and our positive and true heart is to come into being consistently on the highest path for the greatest good of all, you can't go wrong. Because you can, and just keep inviting. I mean, you could drop that ball and it'll disintegrate. Get caught up in the undivine matrix bubble. If you come under fear of judgment, wearing that mask, so people will rate you as good, uh, productive society member, good little circus dog jumping through hoops to make someone else happy, all the while no one's jumping through your hoops because you're not putting them out there, because you know it's really like WTFE, right? You can't go wrong with that intention. The highest path for the greatest good of all puts you in that river. Oh, and it gets real wide, and it gets real. There's not so many rapids. Where you go, ah! Or you're scared. I've river rafted at the Big Bend. It made me get out for the rapid, which was a good thing because one of the people with us got pulled in, got bounced out of the raft. He only had one leg. He's a friend of my stepdad. And this is why I know about the undertow. I learned it when I was a little kid. I wasn't even 10. Well, yeah, I was, 10 or 11. And couldn't find him. And he popped up down the river. Everyone's like, oh my God. His name was Buddy. I'm like, Buddy, Buddy, Buddy. And he popped up. And when he got out, he said, I remembered as it was pulling me under and I'm struggling, that if I just relaxed, he goes, up I popped. And there was a branch. I mean, I'm telling you, these things I am sharing with you are not just willy-nilly things I'm pulling out of, from under my hat. I was gonna say something else, didn't you? They're reinforced over time and proven true, tried and true, hard fought and won lessons for me in this existence through this walk, because this is what I asked for. These challenges, these obstacles, so I could transform, so I could transmute negative energy on this planet, for ascension, for such a time as this. This is the event, people. Our goal is world peace. So quit agreeing with the no jive, low vibe 3D world that is disintegrating as we speak. I sincerely believe that the abomination did not happen and continue to happen, and that we haven't had a nuclear war, because I believe that was the intention, at least the perception of it, because it was all, the world is a stage, people. And as more as we're compliant and we go, and we feed that, and they feed off us, I think through the abomination, so many people woke up and came into it. Part of my assertive awakening and conviction to do something was during this time. And I mean, it made my skin crawl. It made my stomach. I wanted to throw up when I saw that man walk across the stage, or go into the microphone to put his hand on a Bible, to take away our rights with our agreement. Compliant. We were compliant. We weren't saying anything, afraid people would call us racist. Shamed into our enslavement. shamed out of saying what we mean and meaning what we say, shamed out of speaking truth, crazy truthers, shamed to be Christians. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in religion. It's religion is of men, about men, for men. That's another video because I can go on that one. Okay. Um, but shame. I'm a believer. I consider myself a believer. I don't need a man to tell me what God thinks of me. Still my voice. Unconditional love. It's the constant. Having my faith proven as uh, tried and true. I, for an example, when I left the home, the house, the stability in a really messed up relationship that I know now was to sharpen me. Steel on steel. Thanks, Daddy-O. Thank you. I mean, I thank him every day. I believe he's one of my. He likes the hat. um, because he loved me so much, he wanted to be the soul that was the one doing it to me, so that I would always know it was love at the core. And I could see the weirdness on his face that he had to be so cruel to me. And it was like a big chess match, truly. But I know he loved me. I know he loved me with all his heart and soul. Probably very long time. Lifetimes, okay? From the beginning of time, probably. Point being that when I had to bolt with my children and nothing else, I didn't have a job. I had to relinquish my car because it wasn't, he wouldn't register it. No insurance. It's like, he had the money. It was just a lesson for me. It was, well, it was kind of part of the game. It was part of the chess match. Go ahead, leave without insurance. See how far you get. They could track you if you're running away from a domestic violence, or whether it's emotional, physical, mental violence and abuse, which I'm very well versed at on every aspect. Any way you come at it, I know, because, well, anyway. The point is that when I finally took that leap of faith, a leap of faith. Okay, the fool starting its journey in the tarot. First card is the fool, setting out on his journey to become the emperor. That's the story of the tarot. And when I took that leap of faith, oh my God, I landed. And I told my children, I said, God promises me that we will be provided for every step along the way. And the miracles and the blessings that were already there waiting for me were like, whoa, really? One day in Denver at the shelter there, Catholic shelter. Shout out to Good Samaritan. That's another story too. My walk with Catholics. Interesting. But I was sitting there going, oh my God, I had no money and I wanted a cigarette so bad. And people get tired of bumming cigarettes. They just do. Of course they do. And besides, they all smoked menthols anyway. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, and this was during Hurricane Rita and that other one. I always say Rita, so maybe it's just Rita. So the shelters were always full. Anyway, All of a sudden, I see this pack of Marlboro Reds flying through the air at me. And someone said, catch, and I caught it. I did not know this person. I did not ask this person for cigarettes. I don't think he smoked. I was like, ah! Someone bought us McDonald's at a bus stop. Just walked up and handed us food. Stuff like that. But you can't receive the miracles if you're trying to control your circumstances and how things play out, like I just said in the other video. Take a leap of faith. The higher realms are here to help. You have guardian angels. You have your own guides. Angels with swords you can call in. You just got to call them in. They're waiting. They're come on. Come on. Just ask. Just ask so we can come. I am hand to the universe. I'm a walking encyclopedia of miracles and how that is true. And they'll eventually, one by one lay themselves out here. I don't want this to get too long, but I'm passionate about this topic. So start with your intention. Write a prayer, letter to heaven, greetings, salutations to whomever you want to reach out to, with gratitude about your blessings, because we all are blessed. You can find blessings, even if they're not monetary or, I was homeless living in a car. Thank you, heaven, I had a car. And food. I said, just get me on the highest, on the highest path for the greatest good of all, and I'll be good. I will ride this wave. And I did. And I did with style and grace. You can even fall with style and grace, as long as you get back up and pursue the greatest path for the highest good of all again. And that's the message. Not my message. It's not my message. I'm just the channel. Willing channel. So have a blessed day. Thanks for hanging out with me. We can do this. It's already well. The inertia for this happening is well established already. Don't you feel it? That's what the moon was about. Getting a whole new set of people to tap in, tune in, turn on, and come into agreement with the universe and save Gaia and our own souls, and to accomplish. Oh, they just reminded me of the last video. Our work is our art. If you put your spiritual job into a career, a work path here, and you come into agreement and you bring them together, it will be blessed upon blessed upon blessed, and you will always be abundant, whether it's heart, body, mind, and soul, but also monetarily. It will come, but you have to have faith. You have to take the leap of faith. You have to believe, and you have to be tending your garden, and then use this to expand your garden. And yes, where the abundance comes in, service to others. It will be compensated, I promise. It just will. Okay. Okay. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for popping in. Like, subscribe, set the notification bell. Leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. And if you feel that too, share the video. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for popping in. Peace.